We have a Monday night of basketball for you. Well, we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, B.A., they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 spot. Morant, the pass to Clark. Outside Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. The kick out to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. From 12 feet. Offensive board to the middle. Dort outside. Holmgren with a screen on Smart. Back to Holmgren. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, B.A., I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
The consistency from range, that's something that Morant has worked on early, and it's made him unstoppable.
Outside, Williams. Williams can't get that one to fall.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Bane. Pass to Clark. Smart outside. Jackson with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Smart with a bucket.
But Smart can be a difference maker from deep. Doesn't always shoot the best shots, but he's got the confidence to knock them down.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Smart. Here's Dort. Takes it inside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Morant with it. Guarded now by Williams. And Richard Ja Morant, one of those guys that seems to always be working hard on his game. So much fun to watch.
Yeah, he looks to improve every single year and still believes he can get even better than he is now. You gotta love that type of mindset. The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Here's the 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Bane, the pass to Smart. Pure from 3-point range. Smart's got 6 points.
Just such a quick release there by Marcus Smart. You love to see that just catch, touch, and release.
Inside, and stolen by Morant. Here we go, all alone. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Clark. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And Williams punches it home.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Here's Clark. Jackson outside. Now Bane. Jackson with a screen on Giddey. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Smart. Holmgren, the pass to Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Bane. Back to Holmgren. Dort outside. Takes a 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Good discipline on offense. Holmgren not hesitating to make the feed as soon as he sees the open man.
To the inside. And stolen by Holmgren. Outside Giddey. The three ball. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Morant with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Connects from downtown.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Bane. Dort for three. The rebound by Jackson. Smart right side. 1 second left. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding? No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Marcus Smart out there with Jackson, and it's Clark in at the center position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Holmgren with a screen on Smart. Pass to Holmgren. Nice move. And the big finish by Holmgren.
There aren't many 7-footers who can attack guys off the dribble as well as Holmgren. He'll make you pay if you're too aggressive.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the refs on the block charge call.
Here's Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Screen by Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. Six on the shot clock. It's Giddey on the wing. Beyond the arc. And Morant clears the board. And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. 3-point lead. And in last year's playoffs, Memphis falling to the Lakers in 6, RJ.
Yeah, it was a bit of a disappointing season for the Grizzlies. They were the 2 seed, but injuries to Brandon Clark, injuries to Steven Adams, that just put them in a position that was not there for a postseason run.
Here's Dort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Desmond Bane.
And when Dort sees an opportunity to score, he goes hard, getting the defense to foul him in the process.
And Dort hits them both. And Grant, as someone whose career spanned eras, you feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, BA, it's much more difficult, in part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
The 3 from Holmgren. That shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. He's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Smart against Holmgren. Jackson drawing the double team. That one falls. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Smart. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. That's a shot he typically makes.
It's Giddey on the wing. Nails it from beyond the arc. Giddey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Thunder are still developing, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander embracing his role as a catalyst. He said, quote, "I have the opportunity to really build something and be at the forefront of it. That's something I know and embrace every single day, and I maximize it for sure." Brian?
Well, you can see it. They're so grateful to have him, too. Thanks, Allie. Holmgren with a screen on Moran. Giddey passes to Holmgren. Here's Dort. Payne against Giddey. Dort outside. Tipped. Outside Moran. Up top Jackson. He's covered by Holmgren. Jackson with a screen on Giddey. From deep, Payne sinks it from distance. And now it's an 8-point Memphis lead.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Williams. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Smart. Hey, rise up, Marcus Smart.
That is impressive. Marcus Smart just punishing the defense with that finish.
Jackson, the pass to Clark. And the three off target. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. To halt the run. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Payne against Giddey. Here's Moran. Jackson right side. Outside Bain. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. No good on the buzzer beater.
An outstanding defense from Holmgren. I like watching him use his length on this end.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's the Grizzlies leading by 8, and we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And on the floor for Mark Dagnall starting the second half. They've got Gordon Hayward, and it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. 2 on the clock. Nails it from 3. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, BA. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Williams, a screen on Rose. Here's Wallace. And it's off from three-point range. Memphis leading. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Out to Rose. On the take. And a nice finish on the layup.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Here's Wallace, guarded by Rose. Wallace, the pass to Joe. Up and over Kennard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant, when you look at the Memphis team from last year, everyone was under 30 years of age.
Yeah, and a lot of upside there. But the move this summer to bring in veteran leaders like Marcus Smart, I mean, he fits their timeline, BA, and can also balance some of that youth with experience.
Now here's Kennard. Defense right on him. paint. Aldama, the pass to Kennard. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And the basket is good. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Williams, a screen on Rose. Wallace, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Aldama, the pass to Rose. Williams with the screen. Kennard. He buries it from three. Kennard's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Wallace, guarded by Rose. Williams with the screen. Pass to Joe. With the fadeaway. Aldama grabs a board. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Williams, a screen on Jackson. The kick out to Williams. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Williams has got 8.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Kennard. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Hayward has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They trail by 11, a late second-round pick in 2021. But Aaron Wiggins has earned his way into NBA minutes.
And not a big name in college at Maryland, but he just continued developing, and everyone, of course, runs their own race. He's here now, and he is capitalizing.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder are making dramatic improvement. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, now an all-star, says they're gaining confidence. He said, quote, "We know we're getting better. I think guys are kind of getting addicted to that feeling and continuing to grow." Brian, they could be building something really special here.
Yeah, you're right. They could. Skipping no steps either. Thanks, Allie. Williams, a screen on Rose. Wallace. The kick out to Williams. Buries it down low. Williams has got 10 points in just the second half.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Down low. Kicks it out to Kennard.
First personal foul. First team.
That free throw no good.
At the line for 2. Luke Kennard.
Good on the second one. The Thunder have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Wallace. Yet to see a basket. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Kennard. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Jackson out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Clark in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Bain with a screen on Dort. Here's Moran. Outside Bain. Takes the 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Williams finds Giddey. Now here's Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Offensive rebound. Pass to Holmgren. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The three is up. They get it again. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Clark with a screen on Dort. Here's Moran driving inside. And then Moran with the dunk.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
Jackson the screen. The three. Moran no good. The Thunder have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Moran against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Smart. Back to Williams. Over Clark. Williams misses.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Jackson with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Moran outside. That shot missing. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets the three fly. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Coach likes that look. And Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Jackson, pass to Bain. Moran against Dort. Bain with a screen on Dort. 6 to shoot. Nifty move. Pass to Smart. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Look, that's going to happen when Smart gets in there with those trees. If you're a little too aggressive, things can happen.
That one's no good. The Thunder have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Dort against Bain. Dort outside. From deep. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got 4 rebounds in the game. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Some solid defense from Williams. Dort for 3. Drains the triple.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
Here's Bain. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. The Grizzlies have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Grizzlies.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Desmond Bain.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Jackson with it, and it's Dort picking him up. And here's Moran outside.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Williams a screen on Bain. Dort for 3. Counted from distance.
And think about this. Originally a two-way contract guy, Lou Dort has become a solid NBA starter. No surprise when he has huge scoring nights.
Clark, the pass to Bain. Clark with the screen. 4-3. They get it back. Smart outside. The 3 is up. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Every coach's dream. Smart, he's a high motor player that's a high IQ player. That combination just can't beat.
And he nails the third.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Off target with the shot. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is...
And Steve Smith, this is... And Greg, these are two of the more stacked teams when you look at their depth. Sometimes that can be a challenge for a coaching staff.
No doubt about it. Anytime you've got to divvy up minutes, somebody's going to be unhappy. But you need a deep roster if you want to contend.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. George and Leonard are the forwards. Powell is out there with Harden. And it's Tice in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Morant. They grab their own miss. That one misses. On offense, here are the Clippers. And here's George for three. It's good from long range.
The versatility of George, a terrific jump shooter off the catch and off the bounce.
Right side Bane. From 13, and he drops that one in.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Harden with a screen on Smart. George passes to Harden. Outside for George. Shot clock at 6. With the drive, and it's George finishing it off.
So slippery when he's driving the ball. Paul George makes it look easy.
Injuries have hampered Paul George over the last few years, but when he's healthy, he's elite.
Greg, he's still a go-to option offensively who can guard the league's top wings. And as he's aged, he's really embraced a leadership role.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. With the floater, it's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
And George kicks to Powell. Powell with a screen on Morant. Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
And it's Clark with the jam.
Good feed from Ja. This demonstrates what an excellent leader he can be.
Here's Harden. Banked in off the glass. Harden's got his second bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. A three-pointer is right on target. Bane's got 5 points so far.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bane. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
It's Powell on the wing. And the dunk by Powell.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
Clark sets a screen for Morant. Pass to Clark. Out to Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Tice.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
4 on the shot clock. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And Memphis, Smitty, one of the flashiest teams in the league. Lots of highlight reel material there for sure.
Kevin, you need the sizzle and the steak. This is a young team with a lot of great talent that's still learning how to be consistent. It's part of the process.
Driving to the basket. The feed to Clark. No good. That would have tied it.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Nice move by Norman Powell on the drive, drawing a foul and putting up the shot.
You know, Steve, you have to respect a guy like Norman Powell who embraces his role on this team.
I definitely do, Kevin. Norman Powell isn't chasing the spotlight. He's working to support his team and really embraces his role on the floor.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Stolen by Jackson. Bain passes to Smart. Feeds it to Clark.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Outside for Jackson. Outside, Bain. Clark a screen on Powell. Bain drives in. Clark. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
And so Clark nails both of them. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Right side, George. Kicks to Leonard. Harden outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Harden's got 7.
I like to see Kawhi looking for his teammates, keeping the offense flowing.
And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Clippers lead by... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. George and Leonard are the forwards. Harden out there with Norman Powell, and it's Tice in at center.
The trust George has built with his team, they know he'll finish strong if they feed him.
And that one's good. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's George. Count that one. He's got 9.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
Clark, and it's Clark with the jam. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Leonard kicks to Tice. Dishes to Harden. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Smitty, we know when it comes to the Clippers, they seem to go as Kawhi Leonard goes.
No doubt, Kevin. The only year they didn't make the playoffs with him, he was hurt. But when he's healthy, they are dangerous.
Clark sets a screen for Morant. And he slams it down right on top of Daniel Tice.
Ja Morant can throw it down with the best of them. Look at that burst.
Harden the pass to Powell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Leonard the pass to Tice. Back to Leonard. Powell finds Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here he goes. He gets it in there. Harden's got 9 points.
You can't lose Harden there. He slipped inside there and made them pay.
Outside for Smart. Back to Bain. Inside. Morant outside. Jackson setting the pick here from
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
in the corner. George with it. Back to Harden. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Smart. Bain against Powell. On the wing, Bain. He has 5. Count it. Good. Jackson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Morant against Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
One of those guys that can take over a game. Ja Morant proven to be the difference.
And Smitty, the last pick of the first round in that 2020 NBA draft, Desmond Bain loves proving the doubters wrong.
GA, every season, he seems to take another leap. Now one of the league's premier three-point shooters and a terrific all-around player.
Leonard with a screen on Morant. Harden's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a prolific shot blocker, but blocks aren't his goal. He said, I'm playing the game to not foul, but make it as hard as I can. If I block it, then cool. Avoiding those whistles is key. Ja Morant says of Jackson, his defensive presence is big time for us. We're a total...
And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And then speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is. And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Jaren Jackson, I think about his mobility on the defensive end. He can dart out to the perimeter shooters and recover to the paint better than most guys his size. The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
And the jam by Harden.
An offensive juggernaut. It's fun watching Harden go out and just take over.
Back to Bain. Jackson kicks to Bain. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. And the dunk by Jackson.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Harden against Morant. Leonard with a screen on Morant. Shoots the 3. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark a screen on George. Morant with a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. And we finished one half of basketball. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Williams is out there with Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Rose. And it's Aldama with the 5. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Westbrook passes to Coffey. Shot from 16. It's rebounded by Memphis. Kennard for 3. He can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 8. Westbrook scanning the floor. And there's the drive. It's stolen by Aldama. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Launches it. And Coffey gets it to go.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
It's stolen by Rose. From deep. Westbrook pulls it in.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Coffey passes to Plumlee. Here's Coffey. He's guarded by Williams. And there's the pass to Tucker. Here's Mann. Pass to Coffey. And at last, they get one to fall. Coffey's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Williams. Kennard on the wing. Fires from the corner. Offensive rebound. Pass to Aldama. Outside Jackson. Back to Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Coffey. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Westbrook. He feeds it to Plumlee, and it's blocked. Williams looking over the floor. Kennard, the pass to Jackson. Bangs home the trifecta. And it's a 10-point Memphis lead.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Here's Mann. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range. This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
To the wing on the left. Here's Coffey. He takes it in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Coffey's got 7.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Pass to Kennard. There's a screen by Aldama. Down low. And Aldama slams it in.
That's how you run pick and roll. Kennard's a smart player who's gotten better at creating for others.
Plumlee dishes to Westbrook. And the pass to Mann. Back to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
They set the screen. Rose kicks to Kennard. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 5 points in the game.
This is what Luke Kennard does. Gets to his spot and knocks it down.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game time. The wide open look for Plumlee. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Kennard for three. Plumlee with the rebound. Up in time. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Memphis going into the break with a 10-point lead. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, George and Leonard are the forwards. Powell is out there with Harden. And it's Tice in at the center position. Clark sets a screen for Moran. And he slams it down right on top of Daniel Tice.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's George. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You can see why this team trusts PG with the ball in his hands. He's capable of taking over on any given night.
And Morant throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Tice with a screen on Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Jackson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Memphis leading by 9. Morant outside. And a wide open look for Payne. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists tonight. Leonard sets a screen for Powell. Harden finds Leonard. Back to Harden. Fires away from way outside. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on George. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Harden the pass to Leonard.
Comfortable inside, plus the 7'3" wingspan. Hard to stop Kawhi without fouling.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Morant. Here's Clark. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
You gotta know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Passes to Tice. Back to Leonard. Six to shoot on the wing. Harden. Morant with the steal. Smart with the ball. Outside Jackson. The 3. James Harden with the rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. Just couldn't hit it.
Payne for three. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. In the corner, Powell with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
You see why Powell is so valuable. Good athlete, good defender, and can really space the floor.
Payne passes to Jackson. From the arc, Payne with the bucket. Payne's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies.
This is why Desmond is out there to shoot and to shoot often.
Tice sets a screen for George. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And then Morant slams it in.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Grizzlies.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for John Morant.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Jackson finds Morant. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Great effort by Kawhi, one of the best to ever do it.
Morant with it. George picks him up.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Here's Harden. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And that touch Harden has, making the floater look so effortless coming off his fingertips.
It's off. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They've won this game going away. They were the better basketball. Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
This evening, we bring you the NBA. So the Clippers win the tip. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Norman Powell. And it's Tice in at the center spot. Now here's Harden. Tice, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Tice outside. Clock at 6. Drops in the 3.
The D keyed in too much on Harden there, leaving his man wide open.
Well, Brent, this Thunder team is so young, but poised to be a factor now. How much does the play-in experience factor in for these young guys?
Well, I think it's huge, B.A. They're going to be hungry. It's so crucial for young players because the next time that they're there, it's not going to be the first time. So this team is going in the right direction. Never dialed back. SGA determined on the finish.
Boy, the offensive instincts of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander are really something to see.
Yeah, an incredible instinctual scorer and just a knack for making things happen offensively, whether that means him scoring or setting up others. This guy is an elite offensive player. Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench, loving it from PG.
Holmgren with a screen on Harden. Pass to Holmgren. The 3. Knocks it down from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. And Harden with the slam.
Oh, man. Harden leaving the defense totally flustered with that move.
Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Outside Giddey. Three-pointer. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Leonard. Tice, a screen on Williams. Here's Leonard. Out to Powell. George with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Harden. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
It's George on the wing. Tice left side. Pass to Powell. Back to Tice. Holmgren with the block. Gilgeous-Alexander against Powell. Powell with a steal. George for 3. Fires in the triple. George has got 5 points.
And George's guys encourage him to just fire away. They know he's lethal from there.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Giddey. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Harden's shot is good.
A lights-out three-point shooter. Harden loves to take and make them.
Giddey against Harden. Up top, Giddey. He's got 5. Here's Holmgren, and Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Harden. He's got 5. Powell outside. And that misses. That would have put him up.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
The shot by Dort, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
George against Giddey. Pass to Leonard. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
And Paul George, a gifted passer at his size. He could see anywhere on the floor.
Holmgren with a screen on George. Holmgren with it. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
SGA from way out there, knocking down the 3.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. George a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden the pass to George. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Giddey with a screen on George. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. From deep, Giddey. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Norman Powell out there with James Harden. And it's Tice in at the center position.
The playmaking of Harden just continues to evolve. He's so crafty with his passes.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. Here's Giddey. He's got 5. Dort outside. Outside, Williams. There's the drive, and Williams punches it home.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
And then Harden with the jam.
And you know, you can't underestimate Harden's ability to blow by defenders. It opens things up for him on the offensive side.
Well, if you're the Clippers, are you out looking for the next young star grid?
Possibly, BA. I mean, 5 of their top 6 scorers last year were over 30 years old. So they may need more production from your young guns to be a consistent contender.
And Williams punches it home.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
And with the surge in scoring around the league, Brent, what's the key to modern NBA defense?
Great question, BA. I mean, you have to have versatility. You have to have coaches that can get creative, and you got to have players who are wanting to buy in on the defensive end. You just cannot give great scorers in this league, as a ton of them, a steady diet of shooting from 3. And you got to keep them guessing.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Harden, the pass to Tice. Here's George. Dort defending. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Tice. Leonard with a screen on Dort. Just 5 on the clock.
There's just no quit as Dort works really hard to get out and distract shooters.
To the wing, right side. Here's Holmgren. And he comes up with a bucket. And now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Holmgren with a screen on George. Holmgren against Leonard. Holmgren goes in, and the big finish by Holmgren.
And putting some power behind his drive. Holmgren managing to get there for an easy slam.
And Tice with the bucket. The assist by Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Leonard against Holmgren. Back to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. George with a steal. In transition. Leonard looking over the floor. Tice in the high post. And finished off by Tice.
Court vision on display from Leonard, sharing the ball, big part of his game.
You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Now here's Harden. He has 7.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Powell against Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Powell pulls it in. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Harden. Lots of room. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
Yeah, just a smart call by Harden. Using the pick to shake off the defense and get himself a look. Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give him another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Here's Harden driving in, and then Harden with the jam.
I mean, with the ball in his hands, Harden's as creative as anyone.
To the middle. Here's Williams, and Williams punches it home.
Both teams trying to impose their will right now.
Yeah, and the slam's just what a play.
That's
It's good. Are you kidding me?
Wow. Whoa. The heave to beat the buzzer. Woo.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Clippers on top. They're up by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
They've got Gordon Hayward, and it's Williams in at the 5. That's the group from Mark Dagnall starting the second half.
Yeah, when Hayward has the ball, he watches all the angles. That's how he finds wide open guys to feed.
And you look at the Thunder. Talk about a team that's drafted well.
It's hard to see out the window in Oklahoma City with how much they've stockpiled their picks in that front office. It's about making good use of them. When are they going to plant a flag in the ground that these are our guys moving forward? They have some young studs. I'm curious about when that time is.
Pass to Williams. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Clippers next season will inaugurate their futuristic new home court in Inglewood, designed to give fans every comfort, and the Clippers a distinct advantage as well. Along the baseline, 5,000 fans will fill 51 uninterrupted rows. The section, nicknamed The Wall, is acoustically designed to be loud. So, Brian, you better get ready.
Turn it up. Thanks, Allie. Westbrook outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync. You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And Williams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. It's a three-point game. Here's Joe. Off target from outside. Los Angeles has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Coffey. Offline with a 3. Oklahoma City has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Joe. No points yet. Here's Wiggins. And a foul call. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under review.
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Plumlee finds Tucker. Back to Plumlee. Outside Tucker. Pass to Plumlee. Now Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here.
Well, clearly a mistake by the defender. Plumlee's a big guy that you have to wrap up, but if you don't, you can get and ones.
Shooting for the Clippers.
The free throw is off from Plumlee. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Wallace from the arc. He drops it from range. Wallace has got his first 3 points of the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Here's Joe. No made baskets yet. No good from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
He gets it in there.
And Russell right now playing heads up, looking for guys.
Oklahoma City has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. It's Hayward on the wing. Wiggins against Westbrook. Pass to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get him a shot. The three-pointer off the mark. The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Tucker with a screen. It's stolen. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And it's stolen by Plumlee. For the lead. And Tucker lays it in. Tucker's got his first points in this one.
And P.J. Tucker, just one of those guys at his size that always looms larger on the floor. He is comfortable on the inside and finishing.
And there's a defensive 3-second call. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Just 2 to shoot. Hayward. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
And Harden with the slam.
And so often you see Harden flip the ball up there off the bounce, so it's cool to see him elevate and hammer it through.
Williams a screen on Harden. Here's Wallace, defended by Harden. Outside, Williams. Here's Hayward. There's the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Daniel Tice.
The coaching staff has to like this. Hayward looking assertive and confident on the physical take.
Both free throws good from Hayward. Now Harden. 16 points for him. Harden with a screen on Hayward. George passes to Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The Clippers in the lead. So, on the floor for the Clippers. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Norman Powell. And it's Tice in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Powell passes to George. Leonard with a screen on Dort. George drops it.
Wow. Well, Paul George demonstrating how elite he can be. It's a little tricky that time. I love it.
Holmgren with a screen on George. George against Gilgeous-Alexander. In transition, here come the Clippers. Harden from outside. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 4 assists in the game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points on the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Williams, a screen on Leonard. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. For the finish! And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Paul George does a great job changing speeds right there, and that's a huge part of his athleticism. Takes it strong to the cup and just daring a defender to come at him.
George hits them both. When you think about Paul George, still regarded as an elite two-way player, Brent.
Yeah, you get that dynamic play on the offensive end where he's capable of 35 points any given night, but defensively shutting down a team's perimeter all-star, that is rarefied air for a star player in this league.
Back to Holmgren. Pass to Dort. Now Holmgren. Over Leonard. And it's Holmgren missing. George feels it out a bit. Inside. Outside for Harden. George, a screen on Holmgren. And he's going for the lob. And the jam by George.
A good chance to see Paul George burst that time.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Holmgren. The Clippers grab the miss.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
George finds Leonard. Back to George. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Holmgren with a screen on George. Oh, it's stolen by Tice. And stolen by Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. The 3 ball. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. Harden with it. Powell outside. It's George on the wing. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. George has got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you want those 3 points back? Give it to Paul George.
From deep, Giddey. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to Harden. There's a screen. And there's the lob. And George with the jam.
It was going back and forth for a bit, but now they're certainly looking like the better team.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Holmgren with a screen on George. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Back to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him.
Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Back to George. Stolen by Giddey. Williams with it. Harden picks him up. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
And more often than not, Gilgeous-Alexander would pass on that shot, but he drains it this time.
Harden with a screen on Dort. There's the triple. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
George outside. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Puts up a deep 3. Off target. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Jaren Jackson is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Clark in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Morant looking around. Outside Jackson. Morant against Williams. Now here's Morant. He right on him.
And the agility, the hops, Morant just explodes off the floor.
During the summer of 2019, DB, Oklahoma City traded Paul George to the Clippers.
They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in that trade, who goes on to become an all-NBA selection and looks like his future is like all-star level every year. Not only that, you got a boatload of picks, one of which was Jalen Williams, who's a big-time upside player in this league. Wow, what a deal for this group. When you look at Josh Giddey's overall skill set and combine that with the 6'8" size and the point guard mindset that he has, he is special.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the night here. Frank, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Morant drives in, and then Morant slams it in.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Nice shot by Smart.
I tell you, it's not often, but Marcus Smart working the pick and roll, effective in that particular instance.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Holmgren. Here's Giddey. No good on the triple. For Memphis, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And Morant throws it down.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with his 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Thunder trailing by 4. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Holmgren finds Giddey. Oklahoma City moving it around, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Clock at 6. Kicks it to Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Holmgren's got his 3rd basket of the night. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Morant. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Morant. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Giddey against Morant. Beyond the arc. Giddey, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Clark. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Dort passes to Holmgren. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Holmgren. Going inside. The kick out to Williams. Williams sets a screen for Dort. Good if it goes. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close.
The previous play.
Again, they need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt from looking at the replay that he got it off in time. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Memphis.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bane went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Morant against Giddey. Back to Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Bane. Dort misses. Memphis leading. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way and made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster. And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And then Morant slams it in.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. Lets the 3 fly.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
And Morant throws it down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Here's Giddey. And that one is hammered home.
A 6'8". That's excellent size, and Josh Giddey makes that dunk easy work.
Holmgren with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Dort wide open. And the three ball is good. Dort's got 6.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And here's Morant. 18 points for him. Yep, it counts. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Giddey kicks to Holmgren. Back to Giddey from outside the arc.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
Jackson finds Morant. Outside for Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Smart with the ball. And Holmgren pulls it down.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Stolen by Smart. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop.
Well, that's an example of the strength of Marcus Smart. He barrels into the defense in order to pick up the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work, retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
Well, Luke Dort off the deck, that powerful frame on the drive. Don't mess with him, boy.
Outside, Bane. There's the dish to Clark. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Clark sets a screen for Morant. 6 to shoot. Bane against Giddey. The Grizzlies with another miss. Fires away from outside. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist from Williams.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continues to hone in. When he's draining threes, he's almost unguardable.
It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Put your hands together and get proud for Red Panda.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Williams. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Rose in at the 1. The Thunder leading by 3. Joe passes to Williams. Here's Joe. Kennard covering. Launches a 3. Joe can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you. Passes it to Kennard. Inside, it's taken away by Wallace. City. Here's Joe. Kennard covering. Wiggins outside. The shot's good. Now it's a 5-point Thunder lead. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
The fast release makes Gordon Hayward such a difficult check. If the defense is giving him any space, forget about it.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Kennard for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Man, Luke Kennard showing the handle in the pick-and-roll game. It's going to be so difficult to cover him with that aspect.
Outside Williams from past the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Well, shooting will always have its place in the modern NBA. Kennard, big-time value because he shoots it about 40% from deep.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
On the wing, Wallace, who's covered by Rose. Wiggins dishes to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Pass to Rose. There's a screen by Aldama. Kennard, the pass to Williams. Puts up a three. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Kennard.
Well, this is how Luke Kennard made his way to the NBA. The knockdown three. Good night.
Rose against Wallace. Williams, a screen on Rose. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. Wallace hits 2 free throws. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Jackson in the corner. Kennard with a screen on Wallace. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Connects from three-point range.
Nice shot by Kennard. The lefty is so crafty.
Here's Joe. Nothing on the board. Williams, a screen on Kennard. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Williams. Here's Joe. Kennard covering. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams' shot is off. Here's Aldama. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Well, you have to understand what the defense is doing. If they give you an opportunity to set up a teammate, Luke Kennard will take it.
Here's Wallace driving the lane, and the shot goes in. Wallace has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading basket. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's George in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Giddey with it. Guarded now by Clark. Dort passes to Giddey. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Clark a screen on Giddey. Payne for three. Nailed from three-point land. Bain's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies. There's the pass to Holmgren. Here's Giddey. And there it is for him. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
Here's Morant. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Holmgren kicks to Giddey. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
To me, it's the ability to facilitate that enhances Josh Giddey as a scorer. You've got to play him for both, and right now he's cooking the defense.
Lets a floater go. Bucket is good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now Morant. Outside, Payne. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
They get it back. Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for Giddey. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Wow, Josh Giddey might be young, folks, but a fearless, big-time bucket right there.
Sweet move. And Bane with the layup. And that's 15 points for Desmond Bane.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. Morant with a wide-open look. Hits the 3 from the wing. Now it's a 6-point Grizzly lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Sinks the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Passes to Jackson. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Morant missing. Here's Oklahoma City now. They trail by 9 points. From deep, Williams buries it from three-point range.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
Williams against Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Fires the 3. Nails the tray.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Please exit the building carefully and have a safe trip.
there's an extra tactical angle here. Both teams like to use their benches to create favorable matchups.
Yes, two smart coaches here. And look, coaching matters in this league, and so we're going to see which one is going to put together a better strategy.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Brandon Clark out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Smart in at small forward. Launches a three. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
Big three-point shot from James Harden. Look, this man locks in, and that is his shot.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Harden finds George. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Shot by Leonard, no good.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Clark with a screen on Harden. And it's Moran. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Pass to Tice. Powell with it. George outside. Puts the move on. Here he goes. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Whew. He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Richard, since 2011, the Grizzlies have been very competitive, only missing the playoffs 3 times.
Yeah, in 3 quick years, they were able to do a rebuild by creating a strong culture, drafting some incredible young talent, and allowing them to develop.
Powell, a screen on Smart. George. And George with the jam.
Yeah, great job by George. Now, part of what makes him such a great wing is his crazy ability off the bounce.
Here's Smart. The layup misses.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Outside Harden. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Recently, James Harden has brought renewed focus to his playmaking, Richard.
Make no mistake, B.A., he's still a gifted scorer, but yeah, he's been facilitating way more, leading the league in assists, just reminding everybody how cunning his game is, that he can beat you with his passing.
Back to George. Leonard with a screen on Morant. George passes to Harden. Over Smart. No good off the back of the rim.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Morant finds Smart. Out left to the wing. Down low. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Keeping things simple inside. I like that Jackson Jr. went up for the dunk instead of the layup.
The drive by Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powered at home like that. From deep, Bain. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Harden, the pass to Tice. Now Leonard, pounded by Moran. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:31 left in the first quarter. George, a screen on Jackson. The 15-footer. 6 on the shot clock. Tice passes to Leonard. Back to Tice. And finished off by Tice.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Bain with a screen on Harden. Morant, the pass to Bain. Here's Jackson. He can't get it to go. Oh, great D that time from Powell. And it's Harden penetrating. And then Harden with the jam.
He's not going to beat you with speed. Harden uses his footwork and his strength to create separation on his way to the rim.
Smart outside. That one goes. Here's Harden. 9 points in the game. Leonard outside. And Morant clears the board.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Harden with it, guarded by Morant. Here's Powell, driving to the basket, and Powell with the stuff.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
They grab their own miss. Powell against Bane. Pass to Leonard. To the paint. Pulls up on the wing. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
I like when George uses the shot fake to his advantage because he's good at fooling the defenders.
And he's good on the second. Got a hand on it. And so it's Los Angeles leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. We're coming. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Los Angeles.
Oh boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Marcus Smart out there with Jackson, and it's Clark in at the 5 spot. Tice finds George. It's stolen by Smart. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break from deep. Morant. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, he just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Those long arms of Jackson Jr. getting in the passing lanes.
Jackson against Leonard. Outside for Harden. They set the pick. And he lobs it up. Oh!
Wow.
Big finish right there.
What a finish.
Wow.
And look at George going off on the defense, putting them to shame with the alley-oop jam.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Pass to Powell. All NBA players play with confidence. But, RJ, surely there are some that play with too much confidence.
Well, look, there's always a guy who doesn't realize he's being left open for a reason. Some players just don't understand their role of their team. Usually there's a vet that needs to tell them how it is. And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Pass to Powell. Back to Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Oh, sensational.
Yes.
What a dunk.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Leonard with a screen on Smart. Here's George. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And you see the creativity George has. Just comfortable operating in screen and rolls and taking what he sees.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Powell with a steal. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And communication made that play. Leonard just reads his teammate and knows exactly where to be for the alley-oop.
Outside Bane. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Gets the 3 to fall. Jackson's got 5 now.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
RJ, you watch Desmond Bain. He plays with a giant chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, not highly recruited out of high school, playing 4 years in college. Bain was the last pick of the 2020 first round, and let me just say he plays like he's been slighted.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
Here's Morant. In the paint, Morant puts it in.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, some have called Kawhi Leonard a cyborg, but he said, quote, a coach can't put a battery in your back and tell you to play harder to go win games. You have to have the mindset, and you have to train your body to reach the level that you want to play at, guys.
No doubt, he is always locked in. Thanks, Allie.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Harden finds Tice. To the inside, Leonard. Kawhi finishes inside. So good at the rim.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Pass to Jackson. Clark with a screen on Powell. To the middle. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten all 8 shots to go. A perfect second quarter so far. George passes to Powell. Back to George. Into the lane. 5 to shoot. Here's Leonard. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
And a pretty tightly contested game here. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paul George has been sensational.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Westbrook and Mann make up the backcourt. P.J. Tucker is out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Coffey in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Here's Kennard. And he banks in the layup. Kennard's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
And how about that athleticism? Stunning dunk there by Westbrook.
Rose, the pass to Aldama. Jackson down low. Checked by Tucker. Kennard outside. This one for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Here's Rose. And they're going to count that. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many.
The previous play is under review.
After the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 5-point game. Here's Plumlee. There's the block. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Westbrook. 4 on the clock. Tucker, the pass to Mann. Up and over Kennard. Mann misses. Memphis with the ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Here's Aldama. And that one is stopped right through.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And that one's good. Mann's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Rose, the pass to Kennard. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And it's good. 2 points.
Not the best pick I've seen, but look, hey, look, he got the job done, and that's all that matters.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Still a bundle of energy to contain. Westbrook forcing the issue, as he often does, now goes to the line.
And he can't hit the second. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. From deep, Rose sinks it from distance. Rose has got 8 here in this quarter.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Out to the right wing. Drives to the hoop. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now a 10-point Memphis lead.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Pass to Mann. Basket counts. Mann's gotten his second bucket on the night.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Rose, the pass to Kennard. The rebound by Mann. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's Coffey. Coffey on the wing. To the paint. Tries again. Here's Mann. He's got 5. And there's the drive. And there it is for him. Mann's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
Rose, the pass to Kennard. Back to Rose. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Guys, he is on fire this quarter. I mean, what an incredible scoring performance.
Mann, the pass to Coffey. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. He shoots it. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Jackson, the screen. 4-3. Kennard can't get it to go. The Clippers trail. Stolen by Kennard. To the inside. Aldama. Kennard, right side. From deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Kennard's got 10. Here's Coffey. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Grizzlies up. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Memphis, Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Jaren Jackson out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Clark in at center. The drive by Morant. Oh, electric move by Morant.
And this is what John Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
George passes to Powell. Inside, here's Leonard. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. Pass to Clark, back to Bain. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Outside Morant. Clock at 6, back to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Unloads, and it's Harden. That time on the assist by George.
It's crazy. We've gotten used to this effortless dominance from James Harden. He scores in a multitude of ways.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Oh, Clark with the slam.
No surprise, Marcus Smart. He's the one that starts it all. This man is a constant threat to the ball.
George outside. Back to Harden. Pass to Leonard. Tice sets a screen. Leonard finds the space, gets an open look, and hits it.
In total control on that possession. Kawhi just reading the defense and taking it himself.
Smart with the bucket.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Harden, deep three-point land. Off target with the open look. For Memphis, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. And then Morant with the dunk.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Harden, the pass to Tice. Harden against Morant. Pass to George. Back to Harden. Now Tice. And finished off by Tice.
The list of guys who have led the league in points and assists, well, it's a short one. That includes James Harden, LeBron, Wilt, Oscar, amongst others.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Outside for Morant. Goes back up. And it's Smart missing.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And at the offensive end, George persistent and consistent.
And it's Morant off the drive. Pass to Clark. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got assist number 7 tonight.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Grizzlies.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. The Clippers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Harden, the pass to George. Launches it from deep. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
With an efficient jump shot and limitless confidence, man. I'll tell you what, George is a threat from just about anywhere.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't see that coming.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
George against Smart. Shot clock at 5. Powell outside. Kicks it to George. Pass to Leonard. Stolen by Jackson. In transition, here they come. Smart for 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Sports presenting an exciting Monday night game. Well, Brent, for two teams that love to get out on the break, how big will transition defense be tonight?
It could be the key to winning this game. However, there's so much speed. On the floor tonight, even when you get back defensively, these teams are still going to try to score quick buckets.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Dort in at the three, small forward. George passes to Harden. George is screen on Giddey. Back to George. Outside Harden. 5 on the clock. Pass to Tice. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Shot from the top of the key. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
The length and the athleticism combination of Paul George is very hard to guard.
George hits them both. You know, when the Clippers first moved to L.A., people assumed they'd be second fiddle to the Lakers. Not necessarily the case.
Well, BA, to be honest with you, they were for a long time, and then they moved into this building. There was a bit of a shift, and the Clippers started dominating the regular season. They don't have the championship, but I'll tell you what, powerful owner and a couple star players, that'll flip the faithful around for you.
Leaps for it. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Now Giddey. Powell covers. There's the three. And it's Giddey with the three.
And the nice stroke, that's coming along for Josh Giddey.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Tice. Williams into the lane. Blocked! Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That's good from George.
And Paul George entering the league in 2010. I mean, he's been as good as any two-way wing in the league, cementing himself as an all-NBA level player.
Giddey's got space. Nice shot from the wing. Giddey's got 5 points. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Harden, the pass to Tice. And here's Leonard. He takes it in. Yep, that one's good.
There's no way he even felt that contact. That's what makes Leonard so tough to defend on the dribble drive.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Leonard with a screen on Dort. There's Tice with a 3. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dort, the pass to Williams. Back to Dort. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And just not allowing the close defender to get in his way as Dort plays intense there.
Pass to George. Powell, a screen on Dort. Here's George. Uses the glass on the layup.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Holmgren with a screen on Harden. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
And what's really impressive about Josh Giddey is his versatility. And at such a young age, Brent.
Yeah, Giddey at 6'8", BA, I think it's awesome because his size allows his skills to be accelerated and magnified. He sees over the top of a lot of defenders, and he can out-quick them, not with his feet, but with the pass.
And the basket is good. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
Chet Holmgren at the foul line for 1.
seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area. And
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Harden, kicks it to George. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden. Got 3 assists now in this one.
And more, it should just sink in that Paul George is one of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Giddey. Here he goes. And that one is hammered home.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
It's Powell on the wing. Left side, Harden.
Yeah, so many defenders fall for the Harden fake because he's such a prolific scorer.
James Harden, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Harden hits them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams up top. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Keeping that Paul absolutely on a string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
Here's Harden. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. It's the Thunder. They're up by 2. And we'll bring you this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Norman Powell out there with James Harden. And it's Tice in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Holmgren with a screen on Tice. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Powell pulls it in. The Clippers in the lead. George peels it out a bit. And stolen by Williams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And, you know, you can't underestimate Harden's ability to blow by defenders. It opens things up for him on the offensive side.
Holmgren. Down low. Back to Giddey. From downtown. The offensive rebound. Now the Clippers with it. Kawhi, too strong inside.
Kawhi like a robot out there, just shrugging off the contact. Beep, boop, pop, pop.
Gilgeous-Alexander against George. And Gilgeous-Alexander good for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10. Well, Brent, if you could pick one current player to coach your team, who would it be?
BA, it's a really, really difficult question, but given the success of this player, what he's done on the floor and what he continues to show himself to be off the floor, I got to pick Steph Curry. And the inspiration that he has just provided, not only the Bay Area, the Golden State Warriors, but revolutionizing the game and the way it's played. He has given everybody the thought of the possibility of that kind of perfection as a shooter. And that's something that I've always taken a lot of pride in as a player. Steph's my guy.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
But the attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in. And that's where they've been very effective tonight.
Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Leonard. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, with PG and Kawhi, the Clippers feel they have the talent to win it all. George said, quote, both of us internally had a promise to bring a championship here. This core has been here for years now. And when you look at the teams that win and are very successful, it's the teams that have been together, gel and connect. Brian?
Yeah, that's the right philosophy there. All about health. Thanks, Allie. SGA from distance.
Revenge. Alexander coming right back for 3 of his own.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. Pass to Leonard. Tice up top. Here's Powell. Giddey defends. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George passes to Tice. Let's go with a 3. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Tice. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wasting 0 time. Kawhi Leonard knew what he wanted to do.
Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Leonard passes to Tice. Out to Leonard. George, a screen on Williams. Pass to Harden. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Ooh, Gilgeous-Alexander turning on the Jets.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Now here's Leonard. Here's Harden. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Harden's got 14.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Outside Harden. 35 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
Everybody up for that one.
Goodness!
You could just feel that coming. Paul George more and more comfortable at creating some offense for himself using the bounce.
Back to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. There's the drive. Taking it inside. SGA.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Harden, the pass to George. Back to Harden. Pass to Leonard. Fires for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Always a threat from range. Give Kawhi those looks. It's at your own risk.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. Back after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. They've got Gordon Hayward, and it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the shot goes in.
Good positioning inside from P.J. Tucker and just going to work.
Here's Wallace, pounded by Westbrook. Fires the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Mann with the drive. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
That's a prime example right there. Westbrook being a dual threat. He can make plays for himself and for an open teammate.
The shake. And that's 2 points on the layup. Wallace has got his first points of the night. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Nice job by Russell just not forcing anything on that play.
Oklahoma City has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Westbrook with the miss.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Takes a 3. And the basket by Joe. And now a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Coffee can't get it to go.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
It's Wiggins on the wing, pounded by Westbrook. Here's Wallace. Williams a screen on Tucker. 4 on the clock. The 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
And that's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it. Here's Wallace, pounded by Westbrook. Williams from long range. Plumlee pulls down the board. Los Angeles has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Shot to stop the run, and Tucker lays it in. Tucker's got his second basket on the night.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Williams with the screen. Joe, the pass to Williams. Here's Joe, and the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
You have to give Paul George a lot of credit. He's willingly accepted a secondary role on the Clippers. He said, quote, Kawhi is the #1, I'm the #2. There is no ego. I'm totally fine with that. I try to compliment him and also take the load off of him. And Brian, when they are both right, there's not a better tandem in the game.
Good point. Top tier. Thanks, Allie.
They recognized what the defense was allowing and took full advantage.
Pass to Wiggins. To the right side. And the basket by Joe. Joe's got 5 points.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Coffee, the pass to Mann. Back to Coffee. Oh, it's stolen. 1:10 left in the third.
Foul Clippers. Amir Coffee. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:07 left to play in the third quarter here. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Here's Mann. Nice move. No good at the rim.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Williams from long range. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Outside Harden. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Tice finds Harden. Tice, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Leonard. Williams defending. Shot clock at 6. Leonard on the take. Yep, count it. He's got 14.
Well, what makes Kawhi Leonard so effective on those kinds of drives is the kind of pace he goes at it with. He's able to decipher the defense and knows where the help is coming from, and yet he still scores.
Here's Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. George outside. Over Dort. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that does it for the third quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays. So valuable.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Norman Powell. And it's Tice in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's who's out there for the Clippers. George, a screen on Williams. The claw, slashing his way inside.
Well, the mindset from Kawhi Leonard right there is just making him a monster. On the inside, goes at the defense, full head on.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team.
Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren, the pass to Giddey. Holmgren with a screen on Harden. Giddey. And right through it goes! And the Thunder lead by 4.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Pass to Holmgren. Now Williams. 5 to shoot. Dort with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. The floater. The shot by Dort, no good.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
To the middle. And stolen by Williams. Dort, the pass to Williams. Williams with the screen. Plenty of room to knock down that one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
They've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Drills it from deep.
And you know he's so good coming off the pick and roll, but what do you have to take away? There's so many ways Leonard can hurt you offensively.
Holmgren with a screen on Harden. Giddey passes to Holmgren. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Tice outside. Leonard against Giddey. Tice, a screen on Giddey. It's George on the wing. Leonard with a screen on Williams. George. Some solid defense from Williams. Thunder with a lead. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
But you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Giddey finds Dort. Back to Giddey. Oh, deflected. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Powell. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Norman Powell.
Oh, so slippery in there. Gilgeous-Alexander makes great adjustments to get what he wants. Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Leonard outside.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
1:21 left in the fourth quarter here. George for three. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. To the inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets to the corner and hits it. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter.
Assertive shot by Gilgeous-Alexander, not giving him a chance.
George outside. Three-pointer. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Well, your best players want to take on the burden come clutch time, and Paul George carrying the weight right now.
Holmgren with a screen on George. Pass to Holmgren. It's Giddey on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Jack's up with 3. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
It's good from beyond the arc.
And there is no way anybody else is taking that shot. I mean, when it's crunch time on a big possession, Harden is always going to be that guy.
Gilgeous-Alexander against George. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Timeout, timeout. Start.
Harden from outside. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here.
Everyone for coming out to